Sakshi and this is my first YouTube video. Now I'm here to discuss you about what is method overriding in Java. Now the question arises, what is method overriding? So declaring a method in a subclass which is already present in a parent class is called method overriding. Method overriding is also achieved by runtime polymorphism and it is also known as late binding. So overriding is done so that a child class can give its own implementation to a method which is already provided in a parent class. And in this class, method in parent class is called overridden method and method in child class is also known as overriding method. Now we discuss about the block diagram given here. So in this block diagram there is two elements present in here. First is animal and the second is dog. Animal is a parent class of a child dog class. So now in animal is a parent class and move is a overridden method and eat is a inherited method and it extends the property of dog. Now dog is a subclass or we can say that dog is a child class and move is a overriding method here. Let us start with the example of method overriding. It is very simple example of method overriding to understand. In this there is two classes present here. First class is class human and the second class is class boy. Class human is a parent class and class boy is a child class. Now class human is publicly declared as overridden class and class boy is publicly declared as overriding method. In this class human and class boy, they both share a common method known as public void eat. Now then we can print system.out.println human is eating and in this class we can write system.out.println that boy is eating. Now here public static void main string arguments. In this arguments are passed boy object equals to new object. Then this line means this will call the child class to eat. Now object dot eat, then the program is over. Now the output of this program is boy is eating. Child can inherit the property of his parent class. Now I am discussing about advantages of method overriding. In this, method overriding is that the class can give its own specific implementation to an inherited method without even modifying a parent class code. I am discussing with you that rules of method overriding. What is rules of method overriding? The first rule of method overriding is that argument list of child method must match the parent method. In other words, we can also say that data type and sequence should be exactly matched. The second rule of method overriding is that binding of overridden method happen at runtime, which is also known as dynamic binding. Third rule of method overriding is that private, static and final methods cannot be overridden. Fourth rule of method overriding is that access modifier of the overriding method cannot be more restrictive than the overridden method of parent class. Example of the fourth rule is that if the access modifier is public, then the overridden method of child class cannot be private, protected and default access modifier, because all of these are more restrictive than public. Our next topic is upcasting. In this hand, I am going to give you a small overview on what is upcasting and what is downcasting. So, you can see that there is a flow chart in this. First one is object. Object is a parentmost class of Java, or we can also say that it is a by default object. It is a by default parent class. Now, animal extends object, mammal extends animal, and then dog and cat extends mammal. This is a flow chart. They all are inherited by each other. Now, upcasting and downcasting is based on type relationship. Now, what is upcasting? If you have data of type dog, you can upcast it to its super type animal. This is known as upcasting. Now, what is downcasting? If you have data of type animal, you can downcast it to its subtype dog. This is known as downcasting. Now, thank you so much guys for seeing my video. Please like, share and comment on my first video. Thank you.